Happy New Year, everyone. So, I want to talk about how I'm going to make this year my best year yet. So, I have some goals that I want to try and achieve this year, um, like fitness goals, like getting shredded, and like that's something I really want to focus on. Like, I need to just like really just do it this year because I've been kind of putting that off for a while because I didn't really feel like I was at a point where I was like muscular enough to really to be any point in trying to get that kind of lean because I just look small, especially when wearing clothes. So I was like, I don't want to like end up just looking kind of um, just weak and yeah, I don't. So what I'm gonna do is just in around March kind of time I think is I'm going to go on some like mini cuts just to like get the um, fat down. I want to do it in kind of like stages, so I do very short periods of like calorie restriction and then go back to maintenance and then down again and just kind of keep doing that until I'm happy with it. But yeah, that's something that I hope to achieve by summer. But I'm not really like, who knows, maybe it'll happen even sooner than that, but I don't want to put an exact time on things. It's not good to put deadlines on things really, but that ideally I want to have that kind of like fitness model kind of look or like movie star kind of look. Um, yeah, so that's something that I aim towards this year. Another thing that I have planned for this year is I want to start traveling. So yeah, I want to start seeing different places I've never been before. Maybe even go new countries that I've not been before. I also plan to do some more busking this year. Like I could do that whilst traveling around the country. So I could do like a tour around and perform for people in different locations. So yeah, basically I do some singing in the street. I can also do magic as well. So I've got different talents I can do to entertain people. So that's something I really want to take seriously this year. I'm just trying to plan things out with the traveling. Like I want to make sure that I've got everything planned out because there is some things that, like for example, like charging up your phone and things like that. I was thinking about like, so I'd have to probably find different venues to do that and but yeah, there's things like where am I going to wash myself kind of thing. So I'm just gotta like make sure that I have all my I's dotted and sorry, yeah, I's dotted and T's crossed. Make sure everything's all been kind of planned out properly, because then I can feel kind of like everything's gonna go all right. So yeah, so that's something that I plan to do soon. It's just the weather's really not very good at the moment here in the UK. So I want to just start doing that this year and then start traveling different countries. It's just that I have no one to travel with, so I'm gonna probably have to go on my own unless I find somebody to link up with and start traveling together with. Because it would be good. I think that it's great, traveling on your own and all that, but it's great to have someone to go with to share memories, because then you've got like after you've been, and then it's like you've got that kind of bond experience thing, isn't it? That sort of, oh, remember when we did such a thing in such a country, like, it's like that's something that'd be great, really. Um, but yeah, it's like if I have to go on my own, so be it. I just want to go and experience the world. I may even go to somewhere like Southeast Asia, and who knows, maybe I might even just go live there because there's quite a few people doing that. As long as you've got some kind of income, like a few £100 a month, £1,000 a month, you could technically get by over there. So there's people saying that, oh, you need to have like, like an online business and all that to go there. It's like, yeah, you kind of do, but it's not that difficult to be able to make enough money to get by over there. And in some cases, you can get by over there on, I mean, like you can live like a decent life over there on less money than you would need here just to survive. So, yeah, is it worth maybe just like moving over there for good at some point? And the weather's going to be better as well. The weather over here for like most of the time is just miserable, cloudy and raining, and just can be a bit depressing at this time of year. But or maybe it's just a good idea to just travel to different places in winter and so to avoid the nasty weather of the UK, because sometimes it can be pretty decent, like in the summer months. But so traveling, around and following the sun would maybe be a good idea. It's good to be close to the sun. It's good for your mental health, and I know you can get one of those like like one of those lamps, whatever those whatever like devices, the red light or whatever, whichever ones that they use in winter to kind of simulate it might be the blue light actually, but it simulates the light of the sun. But it's like I don't think it's gonna be a good substitute necessarily for like actual sun. Like there's something about being in the actual sun that's great, but at this time of year it's just absolutely just depressing here. I don't think there's anything that you can do to really try to compensate for that, unfortunately. But I don't know. That's just how I kind of feel about it. It'd just be great to be like, able to experience the sun more. Yeah. So, but yeah, I want to see like different cultures and um, experience maybe even different cuisines, things like that of different countries. Because to actually go to the country where it's from, that the cuisine and taste it from there is different from like just getting something from a shop, like some kind of ready meal or whatever, or even like going to a restaurant where it's like from that country, because it's not going to be authentic. Like people are saying that the food that they get in these other countries that are like so much better. I find that the British food isn't necessarily that great for a large part of it, really. But yeah, and oftentimes you get it for a lot cheaper. But then again, I've heard in some of these like poorer countries they have like possible like food poisoning with their foods and stuff. So you have to be careful when you're going out for meals and stuff. But yeah, it's just that like everything's so expensive here now. It's just become quite expensive for a lot of people. There is actually ways of making it cheaper though. Like you can, like I said, you can just travel around, and there's actually this food waste app that I've been talking about, and that could also decrease your cost of living as well. So I'm not like entirely sure if I'm just gonna move abroad for good. I might just try to just enjoy times of the year over there and kind of just, I don't know yet. Depends what happens. If I end up getting with somebody or who knows. Like I don't want to like set a plan in stone, because oftentimes when you do that, it doesn't actually happen that way, and it can be a bit like you can be quite confused because you kind of had everything set on a certain plan, but then something comes and just like changes things up, like maybe like an opportunity, and you're just feeling like, oh, should I do this because I've got this plan that I've made, and I don't want to like sort of I'm not sure whether to like to give up on that plan or to just like or to go for this opportunity. So I think it's good to not like get too kind of too sort of invested in a plan that you've made. It's good to have focuses, aims to go in life, but but yeah, what else have I got planned? Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, those are mainly things: traveling, busking, fitness goals. Maybe just learn some new fitness moves and stuff like that. Like more of the calisthenic stuff, improving on that, improving, on things like pull-ups and stuff like that. Stuff that I struggle with my height, but I want to just keep seeing improvements with these kinds of things. Yeah. At some point, I'd love to actually like start a band or something as well. Like that's something to creative with my singing, and try to jam stuff, and maybe start doing our own music and live shows and things. Who knows? But it's best to focus on about 2 or 3 things, maybe maximum one at once. If you try to focus on too many things at once, it can be overwhelming. Like it can just, you might find that you don't get anything done because you just, it just takes up so much mental bandwidth trying to plan out too many things at once. Like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, it's best to just not plan too many things in one go. Like just, life is long. It'll take as long as it needs to get everything in place. So yeah, just try not to worry too much. Things will happen when they're meant to. Just learn to enjoy the process, and just stop focusing too much on the destination, and focus on what you can do right now to live your best life. And that's what I need to do. And another thing I need to do is to stop letting external things bug me. Things like negative comments, or just negative people in general, or just when things don't go my way, that sometimes I can freak out about it. And maybe that's partly because of autism or what. I don't want to like use it as some kind of excuse anymore. I want to actually just take responsibility and just accept what I cannot control, and work on what I can control. It's best to focus on what's within your power, because it can feel disempowering when you just focus on things that are outside of your control all the time. You're just like, oh, like there's all these problems in the world, or this person said this. It's like, there's nothing you can do about that. Just, there's nothing that you can do, to stop people from being assholes. You just have to live by example, and screw everybody else. the right people will, like they will, come into your life and actually benefit your life, and they won't be nasty to you. You're always going to get people that try to, dissuade you. They try to get inside your head because deep down they wish that they were you. And yeah, sometimes I feel like nobody cares, and then they don't care to like help me because it doesn't benefit them. So I've just got to stop thinking about that. Really, it is what it is. It's up to me to do what I want to do in my life. Screw everybody else. If they want to just be selfish, then that's fine. We're all selfish to a degree. I'm just going to do what's right for me, and it'd be great if I can help people in the process. So I want to continue to inspire the fitness and this is another thing, to continue with the YouTube and just like inspire greatness in people, success in different ways, making more money or whatever. But the thing is that my message isn't about trying to make tons and tons of money, because the happiness you get from that is fleeting, and oftentimes rich people can be depressed. So I'm not really focused on trying to make millions upon millions of pounds. My focus is just on living my best life, having the best experiences that I can. Because oftentimes the best things in life are either free or very inexpensive. These things are like connection and gaining new experiences, going, different countries. Like, I'd rather focus on that than trying to just hustle and try to make billions. That would not be fulfilling my soul. You have to do whatever fulfills your soul. Find your purpose, because I think that a lot of the reason why people become so depressed is because they lack purpose. So yeah, focus on what gives you purpose, and you'll probably become a lot more happy and optimistic. So with that being said, I hope 2025 brings you all the joy that you need, and just stay safe, keep smashing it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Bye.